So Mark had retired, and I said, why don't you go to do Principal of the Day? You'll find it very, very exciting. We went to see the people at Principal of the Day. He said, give me a hard school. And I think I remember kicking him under the table, and they said, how about Rikers Island? And he said, great.
When you work in a setting like the one I was working in, the outside world many times don't even remember that setting. When I saw him, my first impression was that this man is coming in out of curiosity, not really because he was going to make a commitment. He fit in like immediately. He gave them the example that he wasn't always the best student, and yet he was able to succeed and made them feel like, it's okay, you made a mistake. You deserve a second chance, just like I did.
It wasn't really until we had like that one-on-one that I realized that, hey, this guy's really interested in hearing what I have to say. He had an interest in actually wanting to see us succeed. I didn't really know people existed like that in this world until I met Mark.
He came home and he said, I'm going to start to see these guys in Starbucks. And I said, oh my God, what is he doing here? He recognized that he could make a difference. And that was very important to him.
Mark really saw that empathy doesn't stop at the emotional level. He actually converted all that empathy he had into action.
The main way that MG showed his passion for the work was showing up every day. MG did not take sick days unless he was actually sick. And then I had to convince him not to come to the office. In March 2014, there was a large explosion in East Harlem. The next day, MG was in his jacket and his hat with a cigar in his mouth working under his desk. To MG, you show up. That's the first thing you do.
He made trips to Pennsylvania to see a guy that had come out of Rikers who was in a halfway house. He'd gone to the prisons upstate. I heard him talking on the phone all the time to the sisters, to the mothers. He did everything that he could to make sure that they had everything that they needed to get where they wanted to go.
When they went to court, Mark would sit as a representative of the student. The judges began to recognize Mark because Mark was there all the time. And then it came a time where they will allow Mark to speak on behalf of the student.
It was extremely motivating to have someone who I felt was in my corner. All you need is people on your side that believe in you and that want to see you succeed. And it's the stars from here.
MG has helped radically reshape thousands of young men's lives in New York City, given them hope and the belief that they can achieve anything they put their mind to.
Mark loved working in the cosmetic industry, and he was very good at it. But I think what he's done with GOSO had a very deep meaning in his soul. I'm really proud of him. So his children and grandchildren.
It's men like Mark that allow you to believe in yourself, that give you the hope that your circumstances are not going to define who you are to be. And that's what's most important about the interactions you have with people at GOSO. It's that you are not what people say you are. You are what you tell yourself you are. And we are here to help nurture that vision that you have of yourself.